Hey, guys! It's good to see you all here. Transhumanist, glad you could come. Yes, anarcho-primitivist? No. Now guys, I know we all have very different goals, but we all have one thing in common. We've all been getting stronger recently. And I know why. Have any of you ever heard of the Centricide? Well, it's actually the story of the communist that unites them all, but we can look past that. Do you know what this means? As the centrists die, we grow in strength. And I don't know about you, but I know what I'm gonna do when I get the power. And guys, you both have it wrong. Technology will lead to destruction. Huh? What? No. Don't be ridiculous. There's a reason. Lil Nazbo. You finally decided to come. Let's move on. The communists called me and told me that the ideologies at the edge of the Overton window have all been killed. I did hear that one of them might have escaped. Oh well, it won't matter. Soon. Look, the communists called and said that they recently lost a member of their team. He's proposing an alliance between the wacky extremists and the regular extremists. I was just gathering you all together so that I could see how you all felt about that. Can you do it now? Wow, if we can get along this well, the teamwork of the extremists must be unparalleled. Honestly, I'm not really... Excuse me. How much for the nuke?
Hey everyone, Posadist here. Normally, my ideology advocates for the destruction of the status quo by a nuclear apocalypse. Today, however, I'm feeling a little less nuclear and a lot more bioaccelerationist. I'm sure you've heard the good news. As we speak, this good news is spreading throughout the planet, exposing the weaknesses of the status quo. The elderly crumble as their fetid institutions topple. Recent events have proven me right. It is impossible for the status quo to change without a catastrophe of some kind. And this could be it. Your leaders are desperate to hold on to whatever part of the status quo that they can, but it's too late for them now. Don't listen to the experts. Don't listen to the officials. Listen to me. Now is not the time for obedience. Now is the time for some bioterrorism. Look at it this way. Everyone's gonna get the virus eventually. We may as well accelerate the process. All these quarantines are doing are slowing things down. Instead of listening to other entertainers who are gonna feed you a bunch of status quo garbage saying everything is gonna be okay while trying to take your mind off things, or status quo politicians feeding you false advice to make you feel better, why not listen to your old pal Posadist and understand why this is actually a really good thing? Here are my tips to make sure that this is everything we've always dreamed of. Step 1, get yourself a sample of the disease online. They're all over the dark web. They come in nice, easy to open packages. I'm thinking of doing an unboxing. Step 2, incubate the virus within yourself. I'm ready. Step 3, pay a visit to the old folks' home. They're so lonely, they never get to see anybody. Go give them a visit. Step 4, if you need a cough, just cough. Coughing is your body's way of spreading the good news. Step 5, keep active. It's important to keep active during these trying times. And the best part is, the gyms are all empty for some reason. Don't you want to go to a nice empty gym? Step 6, buy more disease samples on the dark web. Have you checked? There's plenty. Tie them to a brick and throw them through your neighbor's window. Step 7, have parties. Live a little, man. School's have a little fun. Now's a perfect time for an orgy. Step 8, stock up on something random. Buy a lot of, I don't know, dish soap. When everyone sees you buying all that dish soap, they're gonna be thinking, do they know something I don't? After you do that, there'll be a dish soap shortage in a matter of days. Step 9, watch. Watch as the social fabric unravels. Watch as the populace loses faith in fetid liberal democracy. Watch as we realize our elected leaders are powerless in the face of crisis. And that our politics can't save us any more than our dead gods can. Now you may be saying, Posadist, it sounds like you think that this is a good thing. That the time for liberal democracy is over, and the time for a new status quo to emerge is finally here. It sounds like you're saying that instead of being scared about the status quo falling, we should be happy about it. We should embrace the future. We should embrace and cast aside the old status quo like the shackles of a prisoner. Yes. The answer is yes. As the corpses pile up, I will take control and guide humanity towards a glorious utopia. As old power structures fade, new ones take control. Memes about niche political ideologies are no longer niche and are no longer memes. But don't be afraid. Be happy. Because things are going to get better. Things are going to get a lot better. But first, Of course, things are gonna have to get a lot worse.
You can watch more YouTube and Netflix and cross your fingers and hope that things are gonna be okay. Or you can be like me and you can revel in this. You can accept that this is the start of something even greater. And you can slip disease samples into your neighbor's mailbox. Think of the status quo as a big, dry forest just waiting for a fire. All I'm saying is that global warming means that there's gonna be some more fires, so why not rev up that engine? You get to choose how you react to this. Will you be anxious? Will you be worried about every social tie that snaps? Or will you look forward to a glorious future? A piece of personal advice. I'm looking forward to it. I was hoping to roast marshmallows over a nuclear fire, but we can still hope. It's time to start planning. It's time to start accelerating. It's time to start spreading some good news.
Wacky ideologies. Wacky ideologies. Wacky ideologies. Wacky ideologies. Posadist here to nuke the town. Wacky ideologies. Wacky ideologies.
Help again. Why? We got beaten last time, remember? Oh, that's big. I've got an idea. We nuke them. Anarcho-monarch, anarcho-primitivist. You two stay here and fend off post-humanists from
Now! Now!
I'll go with homo-nationalism and set something really special up. These coordinates have to be just right. Well, that's not good. Not if the bomb has a pilot.
Commies are gonna sing 6 songs about what separates us without centric forever. Every extreme is on the same team, except in the way that proves horseshit theory. Except in the way that proves horseshit theory.